Molemo, who's live to us from TUT, the Pretoria West campus. And Molemo, I imagine a lot of the issues emerging there are also not new, given how long-standing this crisis has been for many qualifying students on that campus.
Good morning, Ayanda, and to the viewers as well. Indeed, the issue of housing for students is a very crucial one, and not only here in Pretoria, but across the provinces in the country. And we understand that some of the students even, go to an extent of, sharing maybe a room, like maybe 5 or maybe 6 of them sharing a room. And some of the issues that really still seem to still, need to be ironed out. Issues is the issue of finance. The issue of funding is the one that, is still holding a lot back, because earlier on when we spoke to the SRC chairperson of the UNISA, actually, he highlighted the fact that a lot of students, to be precise, over 135,000 are still waiting to be registered, and all because of finances. But I'm now going to be speaking to 2 of the students here at the TUT Pretoria West campus, just to hear what their challenges are. You have registered and you are having concerns about accommodation. What are the issues? What are the problems? Why is it that you couldn't afford to have accommodation?
No, we registered. I registered also myself, but now I'm a self-funded student because NSFAS has defunded me. I don't even have money to be paying for that registration. I just tried as I could to just pay for the registration. In the issues of accommodation, it's still a problem to the university itself and us as students. We still have many students that are at home now because they don't have accommodation. They can't just come back to the university to study because they don't have a place to sleep. Even us, we are accommodated as students. We are sleeping maybe 10 of us, 15 of us in a smaller room that can be even conducive to students, because you can't study while you don't have your own space and then own time to have your own things to do. So issues of accommodation is still a problem in the university. We just find out that you have the biggest space in the university, but then they can't just build new residencies. There are few residencies that are here in the university, and then all the residencies that are here, they are saying are full.
Okay, thank you so much. Of course, we cannot talk about the issue of registration without, or rather the issue of accommodation without registration, but I understand that you're one of the students who managed to complete the registration process. Talking about the issue of funding, what are some of the challenges that you are still, you still are facing, you are still having to deal with?
I'm dealing with the challenges of accommodation, stationery, space as a whole, because I don't have space to study on my own. I'm squatting with people when we were 7, 8 in one room. So it's challenging, and I can't even go buy my stationery, laptop, books or something, because I don't have NSFAS.
And you also told me earlier that you are also self-funded. How much do you have to fork out from your pocket for registering this year?
This year, the money that I have to pay, it's approximately 49,000. Yeah, and that's a huge amount because I already paid 1.5, which is what it was 51,000 something. Now it's 49,000 something. Yes.
Are you confident that at the end, this issue of finances will be resolved, seeing that there are a lot of students actually who are still waiting, to be registered?
I don't know, but my wish is that the institution could open those NSFAS offices, open the application so we can apply for those who didn't apply for 2025, so we can get financing.
Okay, I'm going to also speak to the Tshwane regional chairperson. We understand that registration has been extended to the 28th this month for all the outstanding issues, to be ironed out. But just to hear on how the students, structures are helping these students on the ground. I'm now joined by Kagiso Sidikila. Kagiso, thank you for your time. If you can just tell us, you said last week there was a bit of a chaos. Tell us about it.
Thank you, ma'am. The problem we had was that the institution has said that the registrations have closed, of which we could not accept that because the Minister of Higher Education has told us that registration must close on the 28th, and then we have made sure that we continue registering students and they are not closing them. So today we're also here to check and then oversee that is the process still continuing or not.
And the issue here is that of accommodation. How are students being assisted? As we understand that it's a very sensitive one. I'm told that some end up making bridges, their temporary shelter.
What we're doing right now as SABC Tshwane, we have rolled out a plan of action. We are going to go to all these accredited residences. We are going to make sure that each and every residence, it gives out at least 5% of the beds which you are having, or maybe 2.5. If maybe you are having 100 beds, at least give us 5% of those beds to offer to self-funded students or students who are orphans who do not have anything to pay accommodation with. So we are having many residences who I believe that we are going to champion this issue. It's not going to be very difficult. Residences, they are not even full. So they have all the reasons to give back to the community. Those who do not want and they do not comply, they are going to be closed down. That's what we're going to do, because many of them, they are accredited, but then they do not offer even the service which they said they will offer when they were applying for the accreditation. So if you're not going to assist anyone while you're not even offering the right services, your resident is going to shut down. We're coming for you.
Thank you so very much. Ayanda, there was Kagiso Sidikila. They outlining some of the measures that they are taking and going to be employing in order to ensure that students are assisted with the accommodation as well as other issues that are related to student affairs.